Hello, everyone. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us for today's class on piano for beginners. I'll share my screen so that we can get started. All right. So today we'll be discussing about time signature, and we'll be talking about bar lines. We'll be looking at the types of notes and beats. We'll be learning how to conduct a piece of music. We'll have some classwork and we'll have some assignments as well. You've probably seen a piece of music before. Those of you who are here for the last class, you've seen like staves, and we have the treble staff and we have the bass staff. You know about treble clef and then the bass clef. This is the treble clef right here, and then the bass clef. So, but what is time signature? So time signatures, there are two numbers that are placed on top of each other, and they are placed at the beginning of the staff. So if you look at this on the screen here, you will see 2, 4 here. That is time signature. This is 3, 4. That is also time signature. So this time signature, they tell us the number and type of beats that will be in the bar. When I mention about bar, you're wondering what is bar? What's it talking about? So we have bar lines. Bar lines, they are these vertical or upright lines that you see here on the screen. So they divide the staff into equal duration of beats and rests. We have different types of bar lines. We have the single bar lines or the standard ones. We have the double bar lines. We have some that are placed at the end of a music or at the beginning of a music. And some of them, they are used to show repeat sign. So when it has a dot and a dot like this in front, we have the begin sign. So the dot will be behind the bar line. And when the dots are in front of the bar line, as you see on the screen here, you have the end sign. So this is the begin and this is the end. So you will repeat this section of the music. That is what it means. So when I said bar, bar is the same thing that we call measure, and it is a space between the two bar lines. So if you have a bar line here and another bar line here, so this one is actually double bar lines. The space in between them here is called the bar or the measure. So time signature, they divide the music staff. Remember, the music staff consists of 5 lines and 4 spaces. They divide the music staff into equal duration of beats. On the screen here again, we can see the bar lines. And we have our treble clef here. We have our bass clef here. So this is an example of a music staff. So the bar or measure is the space between the two bar lines here. Remember in the last class, we talked about different types of notes as well. So we have the semi-brief, we have the minims, we have the crotchets, we have the quavers, we have the semi-quavers. We talk also about the demi-semi-quaver and the hemi-demi-semi-quavers, right? And also the brief on the top, the further up there. So these different types of notes, they have different beats values for them. So the semi-brief, we call it also the whole notes. The minim, we call it the half notes. The crotchet, we call it the quarter notes. And the quaver, we call it the eighth note. And the semi-quaver, we call it the 16th note. Remember, we mentioned that time signatures, they are placed at the beginning of the staff. There are two numbers that one is placed on top of each other. So we want to know, what does the top number mean? So the top number in time signature, they represent how many bits will be in each bar. Remember, each bar is the space between two bar lines. So how many bits will be in between those two bar lines? That is what the top number is telling us. So if the top number is 3, that means we have 3 bits in the bar. Those bits can be different, can have different values. It could be meaning bits, it could be crotchet bits, it could be quiver bits. So if the top number is 4, that means we have 4 bits in the bar or measure. If the top number is 6, that means we have 6 bits in the bar. Also, apart from the top numbers here that we see here, we also have the bottom numbers here. So the bottom numbers indicate what kind of bits we will count. So when the bottom number is 2, that means we are counting meaning bits. If it is 4, we are counting crotchet bits. If it is 8, we are counting quiver bits. So I'll go to the previous slide. And if you look at this slide here, we have 2 for meanings, 4 for crotchets, 8 for quavers, 16 for semiquavers. So it goes like that. That means we are counting meaning bits when the bottom number is 2. When the bottom number is 4, we are counting crotchet bits, and so on. Now, this is another illustration. So when we talk about the bottom numbers in time signature, when the bottom number is 2, that means we are counting meaning bits like this. And when it is 4, we are counting crochet bits, and so on. Now, what does this mean? This is time signature. Remember, the top number represents how many bits will be in the bar. So this tells us that we have 3 bits in the bar. But which type of bits do we have in that bar? So the type of bits that we have in the bar is crochet bits, because when the bottom number is 4, we are counting crochet bits, like it is described here. Now we have 2 other time signatures on the screen here. One is 2-2 and the other one is 3-2. Remember, the top number tells us the number of bits in the bar, and the bottom number tells us the types of bits in the bar. So this means 2 meaning bits in each bar, and this means 3 meaning bits in each bar. All right, let's do some fun exercise here. Now, what is the meaning of the 4 different time signatures that we have here? The top number here means the number of bits in the bar, right? So that means we have 3 bits in this bar, but which type of bits is it? It's the bits that we represent by 4 here. So that is 3, 4. That means 3 crochet bits in the bar. 4, 4. That means each bar will have 4 crochet bits in the bar. Remember, 8 represents the quiver, right? When it is on the bottom here. So this is 6 quiver bits in the bar. And 16 represents semiquavers. And this is 12 semiquiver bits in each bar. Now we have something that we call simple and compound time. So when the top number is below 6, we call it simple time. When the top number is 6 and above, we call it compound time. So the one up here is simple time because this top number is below 6. This one also is simple time because the top number is below 6. Compound time is when we have the top numbers as 6 and above. So this is compound time because the top number is 6. And this is also compound time because the top number is above 6. We have something that we call common time and triple time. When the top number is an even number, it is called common time. And when the top number is an odd number, it is called triple time. So when we have 2, 4, that is a simple common time. 4, 4 is also a common time. Sometimes 4, 4 is represented as C. So when you see C at the beginning of the bar, sometimes they don't want to just put the 4, 4 there, they will just put C there. When the top number is an odd number, it is a triple time. So right here, it's triple time because these are odd numbers, right? So sometimes we can call this one compound triple time because it is compound time when it is more than 6 at the top. And it is an odd number, so we call it compound triple time. Also, this one we can also call it compound common time because it is 6 and it is even number, so it is common time. This one is odd number, so it is triple time, and it is compound triple time. Here we have simple triple time because it is less than 6 and it is an odd number. Here we have simple common time because it is simple because it is less than 6 and it is common because it is an even number. So simple common time. So these are examples of bar lines again, single bar line, double bar line. This one is the start of the repeat portion, and this is the end of the repeat portion. So the double bar lines can be used when we have a change of key signature or a change in time signature. Next week, we'll be talking more about key signature. So here we have bar lines again that are shown on the screen here. Like here is a bar line, here is another bar line. All right, let's go into music conducting. You have probably seen people conducting a piece of music in the past, and you wonder, how do they just do their hand? How are they just coordinating the choir like that? So we conduct music to coordinate the choir or the orchestra or the congregation. Conducting in music, it majorly follows the tempo that is dictated by the time signature. You may wonder, why do we put conducting with time signature? It is because conducting and time signature, they go hand in hand. You conduct the piece of music according to the time signature. But as a music conductor, you are free to also add some other artistic style that you want the music to look like. So sometimes at the beginning of a bar, we may have an incomplete bar, and that affects how we move our hand at the beginning. Sometimes we bring our hands down when we have a complete bar, and sometimes if it is incomplete, we may bring our hand up or sideways, or depending on how many beats are remaining in that bar. We'll talk a little more about that later. So the orchestra and the choir, they follow the lead of the music conductor. Now, if you look at the screen here, you will see that we have different hand positions. So the arrow coming down here is signifying that your hand comes from up and comes down. And the arrow turning left means that your hand turns to the left side. And the arrow turning right means your hand goes to the right side. And the one that is number 4 that is going up means that your hand goes up like this. So if you look at my hand, if I want to conduct the music that says 4/4, I will say 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, left, right, up. Down, left, right, up. Can we do that, please? You bring your hand down, you say down, left, right, up. Down, left, right, up. Then you say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is how to conduct a music with a 4/4 time. Sometimes we have, let's go back to that again. The 4/4 time, remember, it means that we have 4 crotchet beats in the bar. Now, sometimes we can have the time signature as 3/4, meaning that we have 3 crotchet beats in the bar. So for this kind of music, what we do is your hand will go down for the first beat, and then it goes to the right, and then it goes up again for the third beat. So down, right, up, down, right, up, down, right, up. Let's do that. Down, right, up, down, right, up. Now let's count it as 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good. So we have learned how to conduct a music with 3/4 time signature and a music with 4/4 time signature. We have just explained this, so now you can practice the hand movements for a piece of music with 4/4 time signature. Can you think about a music with 4/4 time signature? Now we can also look into our songbook and conduct a piece of music with 3/4 time signature. So an example of a music with 3/4 time signature will be Silent Night, right? So we have Silent Night, Holy Night, Holy Sky, right? So that's how it goes. Now let's think about one with a 4/4 time signature. Okay. So it can be something like a matching time song, right? Dun, 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 that's an example. All right, let's move on. Now, look at this piece of music that we have. It is called Amazing Grace, right? It's a very beautiful music. What is the time signature for this music? Look at the staff very well. Remember, it's 2 numbers, one placed on top of each other. 3, 4, right? So we have 3 on top and 4 down below here. So it means 3 crochet beats in a bar. Now, if you look at this, the first bar, it is an incomplete bar. That means we only have 1 crochet beat here instead of 3, right? So, and then our hand goes down on the second bar here. Remember, the bar is the space between each 2 bar lines like this. Okay. So when we want to conduct this music, our hand will go up at the beginning because it is an incomplete bar and it only remains 1, right? And then our hand will go down for the second one here. So it will be amazing grace. So this meaning is 2 beats because it is 2 crochet beats. These quavers will be half beats each because they are half of crochets, right? So we have 1 beat for each crochet here. So this is 1 beat, and this is 2 beats, and this is 3 beats because this 2 is 1 beat. Here we have 2 beats because meaning is 2 crochets. 1 meaning is equals to 2 crochets. And 1 crochet is equals to 2 quavers. So here we have 2 beats here and 1 beat here. So it completes 3 beats in this bar. So we have 2 beats here and 1 beat here. It completes 3 beats for this bar. We have another 2 beats here and 1 beat here. It completes 3 beats for this bar. We have 2 beats, and this 2 quavers is 1 beat because each quiver is half of 1 crotchet. Okay, and that one completes 3 beats for each bar here too. So now we want to conduct this again. So it goes up first because that is the third beat there. And then when it goes to this minim that is next to it, will come down. That's our downbeat. So we count 2 beats for that. So 1, 2, 3. So we start again. When we are starting, our hand is going up because it is an incomplete bar. It is the third beat for that bar, but the other 2 beats are not included. So we are starting with an up beat here. So we have amazing, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You got it now? So that's how to conduct that. Now I want you to practice that on your own. Okay, let's go ahead. Did you finish practicing it, or do you want me to sing it for you and you conduct? Okay, let me just sing the verse 1 for you and then you conduct, okay? So let's go. Ready? Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Now, you will notice that in a place there, I counted about 6 beats. Remember, a conductor has the levity to prolong the beats as they like sometimes. That's why the choir and the orchestra and the congregation, they need to look at the conductor to see how the conductor is doing it. So I will do verse 4, and then I will try to keep to the beats in the time now. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun with no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Okay. All right, let's keep going. So now for our exercise today, you will write the names of the notes for the song on the next page. Then you will play the song. Then you will conduct the song. Then you will play and sing the song at the same time. So here is the song that we have on the next page that I'm talking about. So it's Jesus loves me, this I know. So you will write the notes like this is G, E, E, D, E, G, G, A, and so on, right? And for the bass staff, this is C, E, G. This is C, F, A. This is only G here. So you will write the notes of the bass staff as well. So as you continue to learn, then you don't need to write down the notes again. You just look at it and you just know the notes and you just play them, okay? So I will conduct it a little bit. If you look at this song now, the time signature is 4/4. That means we have 4 crotchet beats in each bar. See, let's count. 1 beat, 1 beat, one beat, one beat. So that means this first bar here is complete. So we have downbeats for the first bar. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. Now, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, left, right, up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, up. So that's how you conduct the music. All right. So this is another song that I want you to practice. So you write down the names of the notes and then you practice them. Okay. Like this one is the first one here is E, E, G, E, E, G, E, G, C, B, A, G, D, E, F. Okay. I will stop there. Okay. The last one here is C. For the bass tab, you have C, and you play E and G together here. You play only C here. You play E and G together here. Here we have B, and you play F and G together here. Okay. All right. So that will also be one of our assignments for the week. So for our homework for this week, write the names and the of the notes of the song Jesus Loves Me, like we have done in the class today, and play the song. Also play the song Lullaby, and check your hymn book for a song with a 4/4 time signature. Sing and conduct that song. And also I want you to practice Smallwood Piano Tutor pages 9 to 12. For those of you who have been playing for a while now, I want you to also rehearse this song that we have here, Amazing Grace. Play it with all the four parts together. And when you've known the song very well, try and sing along as well. I will be glad to listen to you next week, and have a blessed week. God bless you all. One more thing, for those of you who missed the class last time, I will just do a quick recap for the last class that we have. So if you're still wondering, how do I read my music notes? In the last lesson, we said music on the piano, it starts from A to G. Generally, music notes are from A to G. If you say letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G, that is what music notes follow. Then it starts again from A to G. We said that the staff consists of 5 lines and 4 spaces. Like you see on the screen here, 5 lines and 4 spaces. There are 4 spaces in between the lines. 5 lines and 4 spaces. And we talked about the music clef. We have the treble clef, which is represented like this one, and the bass clef like the ones on the left. And we mentioned about the lines of the treble staff. We can have every good boy deserves food, and every girl brings dazzling flair for the lines of the treble staff. And for the spaces, we have FACE. And basically everything goes like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? And we said that the notes on the piano is divided into 2 black keys, 3 black keys, 2 black keys, and 3 black keys. And before each 2 black keys, we have C. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's how it goes. And also we talk about the bass clef. When you see a sign like this on the staff, it means it's a bass clef. And the notes on the bass clefs are GBDFA and ACEG. So the GBDFA is for the lines and ACEG for the spaces. And this is how it continues to go as well. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and so on. So in summary, we said the lines of the treble staves are E, G, B, D, F, and the spaces are F, A, C, E. And for the bass staff, we have G, B, D, F, A, and the spaces are A, C, E, G. And then here we have the acronyms again. Every good butterfly deserves flower, or every girl brings dazzling flair, or every good boy deserves favor or food. Okay. And for the bass staff, we have great big dreams fully achieved for the lines, and all cows eat grass for the spaces. So here on the screen again, we have the treble and the bass clef, and the bass staff and the treble staff. So you have the notes that goes from C, like from here, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. That's how it goes. It follows the alphabet's procession like that. The bass staff also we have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and so on like that. When you see a note like this, it is called a middle C, and this is G, this is F on the bass staff. So basically, that's what we have for the last class. And remember, we have a class work that's we had last class. I will just quickly do a recap of that, and that's where we'll stop for today. So we have C, D, E, C, C, D, E, C, E, F, G, E, F, G, G, A, G, F, E, C, G, A, G, F, E, C, D, G, C, D, G, C.